I joined New Delhi Municipal Council in 1969 after finishing my civil engineering degree from IIT Delhi. I joined NDMC as an assistant engineer. In 1969, being a gazetted job, I was very happy because at that time, jobs were very difficult to come at that positions, and I was all the more happy. And my father was also very happy because he was also from the government, and being the eldest in the family, getting a gazetted job was a pride for the family. I was also very happy because New Delhi Municipal Council is the civic body of capital of India, which looks after the civic needs of the VIP area of New Delhi. And VIP means where the president lives, the prime minister lives, the VIP lives, the bureaucrats live, and where the main business district of New Delhi is, that is the Connaught Place. So all the area in the this jurisdiction of NDMC is roughly around 44 square kilometer, and New Delhi Municipal Council is a totally autonomous body. So all the civic needs of the citizens, like roads, like buildings, like parks, like water supply, electricity, sewerage, everything, social infrastructure, that is all looked after by the civic body. So being from IIT, it gave us an added advantage, and me in particular, to do your job efficiently, to whatever work was assigned to you, think about it properly, manage it properly. And for me as an engineer, it was for me a professional challenge to do a good job by using less funds. So, but my experience as the time, passed in NDMC was totally different, in the sense that I thought you are appreciated for the good work which you are doing, for the quality work which you are producing, for values and ethics which you are trying to introduce into the system, and as well participate in the various professional activities. But sadly, I noticed, and that was a particular my observation, that about this there was not much appreciation or encouragement from my own department. I thought to myself, why so? Why, when the other people, when the outsiders are appreciating you for your work, when your thing is published, it is all everybody can see, and you are doing a good job about it with proper, integrity, with honesty, and why you are not being appreciated? And then what I noticed was a great sort of disappointment to me at times, that some of the colleagues who were less qualified, who were not holding even a degree in the civil engineering, who were moving, not participating in any conference, and whose work and has been questioned by the vigilance department of the NDMC, were favorites of my seniors. And then I decided and told myself, here is the Karam Bhumi. Let me not think of whatever the pressures from the seniors may be, what sort of discouraging atmosphere there could be, but I will stick on to it. And that is what it was, a call of the conscience, and I decided to stick on to my job, irrespective of the pressures, irrespective of various hindrances which started coming from day to day. I mean, when the seniors noticed that I was not totally sort of responding or answering or falling in line with whatever they said, and I only believed in doing a thing in a professional manner, the way it needs to be done, then perhaps it boiled down to only this thing, that I was an opponent only to be opposed. I was an opponent, I was an other party. Some people called me idealist. And I really wonder to myself, is doing a right job an idealist job? I think if it is so, then everyone should be an idealist. And that was the starting point of my, brush with the people in my organization. So what can you do? They transferred me frequently. They spoilt my annual confidential reports, irrespective of my performance, irrespective of the recognitions which I got from the community, from my own organization. And they also sort of pitted the labor, agitation against me. The contractors were agitating against me for releasing them the payment for which the work either had not been done or the work was of substandard quality, which I had rejected and wanted them to do it afresh, and there was no encouragement. They also made false charges against me without any basis. And when I represented to the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi about all this thing, this was in '84, all these, charges were, subsequently revoked. And that started off literally a war of nerves from 1984, which lasted till 2004. Now, what can I do when you are being harassed, humiliated, literally being, pitted against a system which is totally there to demolish you, and is totally, become your opponent and literally your enemy. Now, it's a long story of telling your tale of woes, telling your tale of unfairness, harassment meted out to you, because you are not agreeing to whatever unethical they wanted to do, or to the way you are being treated or harassed and frequently transferred. And I made a representation to have a look at that, But, in the governance system, and presently, this is a very sad part I will share with you, that in the existing system, even if you make a representation or make a complaint against your senior to the higher authorities, your representation sent to the higher authorities come back to your senior for comments. And that is what happened. I mean, I am making, let us say, a complaint against my chief engineer or later on my chairman, and my representation from those offices, the higher offices like LG office or Ministry of Home, were coming back to those persons, those seniors, for comments. It's a very sad story that this thing went on and on and on and on, but this didn't detract me from doing my job. Public-spirited lawyers at times helped me, and that has been a very positive sign. And subsequently, the media also supported me and my cause, and there have been so many press reports about people then started, or media started calling it crusade. I have a very happy memories of top columnists like Nikhil Chakravarti writing a column and asking the Prime Minister of India at that time, Mr. Narasimha Rao, I have that press cutting, as to what sort of things are going on in this civic body. 2.5 years of my initial orders of the court, that is 12th March 2001, and so many contempt petitions, I became chief engineer of the New Delhi Municipal Council in May 2004. And I was very pleasantly surprised that in 2000 January, I got the Red and White Bravery Award for fighting corruption and under the Act of Social Bravery. Then, there is in USA, there is a Giraffe Heroes Project. This is a project, this is an organization which I commend people from all over the world who stick their neck out for the common good. And it was a very pleasant surprise to hear a letter from them in 2004 January that I have been commended as Giraffe Hero by that organization. Tenure as Chief Engineer Civil only lasted for 20 days because I became Chief Engineer on 7th May 2004 after a long fight of more than 20 years, and I retired on 31st May 2004. That is my story in short, that when you take on the system, an unethical system, you have to go through this very tortuous path. It's a path which gives you total mental stress in the days as the time passes. Your family also feels disillusioned, disappointed, and they are disappointed at the existing governance system, at the way things are going on.